The whole third lesson will be devoted to layout formatting and sorting options of a pivot table, but we start with the auto grouping and discussing grand totals and subtotals options. We go back to the starting sales worksheet, we insert a table, and following we insert a pivot table. And we will create right now a sum of sales calculation that we can automatically format by using number format to show nice numbers inside the cells. And right now we will use some kind of built-in hierarchies, for example product category, which on the second level is divided into subcategories, and bookcases belong only to furniture and you cannot find them in office supplies and technology. The same hierarchy can be found in the geo hierarchies. For example, region is the first level, but we can go down to the state on columns to go down one level deeper on the state level. Placing many items on rows or columns automatically generates plus and minus signs that you can use to collapse and expand the pivot table. You can do it by left clicking a particular field, or you can also double left click the cell. It's going to generate exactly the same behavior. What is more, you can find also on the same option on the right click where you can either expand or collapse, but you can find also in there the option to expand, for example, the entire field, which is going to expand all of the subcategories. Exactly the same, it's going to work for the regions. What is more, you can find exactly the same expanding and collapsing options on the pivot table analyze tab, where you can find also the collapse and expand icons. The default layout of a pivot table contains also specific rows and columns that are called grand total, and you can control the behavior of these grand totals by going to the design tab and selecting grand totals options. For example, you can turn them off for rows and columns, then you won't see them anywhere in your report. Still, you can turn them on only for rows, then you can find them at the end only. You can turn on them for columns only, or as it was previously, you can keep them on for both rows and the columns. What is more, we've got subtotals, which right now are represented a bit differently, because for product categories like furniture and office supplies, they are exactly by default, of course, in the same line as the category name, but you can also change this behavior by going to the design tab and selecting subtotals option. For example, you can do not show them at all, both for the rows and the columns. You can show them at the bottom of the group, but you can also show them at the top of the group, and you can see that for rows it actually causes the default behavior. So let's try to turn them off right now, and let's think how to turn them on only for the regions we have in the columns. So I don't want them for the rows, but I want them for the columns. You can see that the design tab is kind of a global option, but still you can always right click a specific label, like for the region, for example, and you can turn the subtotals also from here, and they are going to act only for the specific field you've picked under right click.